Hello there, Hassan. Okay, great to see your work. Let's have a look. Communicating among family members is crucial to build strong bonds between them. Great. It has been argued that there is less interaction between family members nowadays. So we don't need the here because it's not definite. We're not referring to some specific family members. We're just talking family members in general, so we don't say it. Okay, I entirely agree with that. Based on the fast pace of our modern life and the immense impact of the smartphone, no capital S, on the degree of interactions between them. Okay, so I entirely agree with this because we've just mentioned it, it's closer. I entirely agree with this. Based on the fast pace of our modern life and the immense impact of the smartphone on interactions between members. Okay, here just put members because I don't know what we're talking about because we've mentioned a lot of different possible subjects. Okay, and here this just complicates it. Okay, we're not adding much value and it makes it complicated and it's already a long sentence, so I would just delete that. Okay, here we could just say firstly, and this is academic English, we're just writing more succinctly. Okay, firstly, there are enormous adverse ramifications of the current busy life in many aspects of our life. Repetition. Okay, so let's put this in context. Are we talking about modern Western societies? Are we talking about rural societies? It's not very clear. Okay, so firstly, there are enormous adverse ramifications of the current busy lifestyle in modern cities. Okay, and now we've got context here, and we're avoiding repetition as well. Since the entire family are engaging or engage with their duties, it is becoming exceedingly hard for them to gather and chat for at least 1 hour, especially during the week. Okay, it's more natural if we say it like that. Nonetheless, capital I, believe that they ought to attempt to arrange to meet with each other at least 1 hour a day. For instance, in my family, I go to work at 7:30 a.m. and my wife goes at 8 a.m., whereas my sons leave to go to school to school at 7 a.m. However, not only do we come back at different times, but we also do not have a chance to gather, especially during the working days. Therefore, the interaction between me and my family is significantly less than it should be. So I would claim that this is common amongst most families in modern society. Okay, so what I was referring to before about putting a context on it, here I've got no idea what the context is until I get to the last two words. So that's why it's important to mention it straight away. Okay, also you heard me probably struggle reading through the grammar here. So that's another issue that we need to work on. Okay, the use of articles. Also, we need to work on examples. It's usually not a good idea to give personal examples like this. Okay, and here's just a tip. We could say something like, for instance, 5 out of, for instance, a recent study by the IMF showed that 7 out of 10 families lack more than 2 hours of quality time together each week. Okay, so that's just how we would do it, and this way we avoid personal pronouns. It sounds more professional, it sounds more academic. We're saying the same with less words, and also it's more believable. Yeah, it's more believable, and it's just a stronger way to demonstrate your case. if you say it's a recent study by the IMF or Harvard University, it sounds much stronger than a personal experience, okay? Especially for academic English. Anyway, furthermore, with the advancement of technology, furthermore, technology advances have tremendously affected our daily life. Before smartphones were devised, there were an abundance of time for communication among family members. Yet at present, you will find families sitting in one room with little interaction, since everyone is using their smartphone and busy in their own world. Okay, so once again, the personal pronouns, we change it to plural to make it neutral. Okay, secondly, you would have heard me skip a lot of words in this sentence because they were just not necessary. And what I wanted to go for is writing in a more succinct, direct way. So one way that your writing would improve, Hassan, is if you start reviewing your paragraphs and look to eliminate words that are not entirely essential to what you want to communicate, okay? And this is writing in succinct, concise ways. Also, well done though, this example is better than the other example because here we're talking like hypothetically. Also, well done for using this conjunction. That's very good. Keep using that. That's excellent. To cite an example, Facebook, Twitter, capital T, and YouTube keep often keep family members far away from their immediate surroundings. As a result, the exchange of thoughts and lateral discourse among families is much less than it has ever been before. So, two issues here. One, we've got to focus on improving your exam English skills, which is writing academically and coherent paragraphs with stronger examples. And the other issue is the grammar and the language, okay? Especially, in your case, the tenses. So just bear that in mind when you start preparing. Review your essays for the correct tense, okay? To conclude, I completely agree that the interaction among families at present is less than before, owing to our commitments of the fast-paced daily life and the enormous impact of the advance of technology, okay? So great work there. Sorry it's been a bit later than normal. Usually we're faster with the essay corrections. At the moment there's just a lot of students on the online course, which by the way I think you would benefit tremendously from. This is largely because we focus very, very effectively, or we focus a lot, that's what I want to say. We focus a lot on improving the grammar skills because the exam skills are easy to gain just after watching a few of the modules that are on the course, okay? So have a look at the links. If you get the course in the next 24 hours, there's the extra two essays you'll get corrected. So have a look at that. I think you'd benefit tremendously. Let's have a look at your task 1. Dear Sir, Madam, I'm writing to you with regard to an intensive IT immersion program. Fantastic. Firstly, let me introduce, by the way, sorry, well done for task response here. You stayed on topic really well, so that's good. That's very, very good. Your paragraphs are also very coherent, but like I said, we do need to work on some of the issues with regard to the sentence structure, writing succinctly, the tenses, the grammar, and yeah, but your vocabulary, your lexical resource is excellent, so good work there. Anyway, let's get back to this. I'm sorry about that. Gotcha. So I'm writing to, firstly, let me introduce myself. We don't need that, that's more for spoken English. So firstly, I am Mr. Hassan. I am the founder and chairman of Global IT Solutions Company in London. I am from the UK. Okay, article there. Secondly, I would like to inquire about some intrinsic points about Ireland. Good. To begin with, could you please inform me about the most intriguing places which are worthy to visit while I am in Ireland? Good, capital I. Next, What are the highly controversial points in the Irish culture to avoid discussing with local people? Good. Then, could you please advise as to where the most unsafe places are in Ireland, so we can avoid them? That's better. Refrain means that you want to do it, but you're limiting yourself. Or if you say, so avoid is the correct word there. Okay, so we can avoid visiting them, especially at the weekend, full stop. So you could probably hear there, prepositions, word choice are two very important points that you would need to review to improve your writing. Once again, this is language writing skills, not exactly exam skills, language skills, writing ones. Finally, kindly be informed that I will be landing in Ireland, prepositions, on 23rd of April, good, and leaving on 23rd of May 2018, good. So I would be extremely appreciative. I would be extremely grateful, that's better, sorry, if you could arrange the pick-up and drop-off from the airport and the accommodation accordingly. And looking forward to hearing from you. Yours faithfully, Hassan. Very, very good. Excellent work there. Like I said, the grammar skills we need to work on. Task response is very good. We've got everything there that's required of you, so that's fantastic. Your cohesion and coherence is good as well. There's no random points put in there. It all ties together. It's well structured. So excellent work there. So have a look at the links that I sent you. It'd be great if we're working together. And remember, that offer is only available for 24 hours, okay? So move quickly. All right. Take care, Mr. Hassan.